Her name? Augustina Gomez. She seeks, I know, asylum. Her age? 13. She looks like she's no older than 10. She's short. Are you her father? No, I am her uncle. Her father is coming later. Her father and me are cowboys from Peru. Prodded by the agents, they slid their backpacks into the dark of the box truck and climbed in. Augustina faced out the back of the truck and squinted, attempting to better the sheets of rain that pummeled the swollen river. Her father, with his sister Gabby in his arms, had returned to the riverbank. He waved to Augustina, a weak, apologetic effort. She waved a gloved hand weakly in return, tears welling up. Maybe later tonight or maybe tomorrow, after the rain let up, her father and baby sister would make the crossing, and they could all be together again. She hadn't known what to expect, what this long, tortuous trip might do to her physically and emotionally, or how she'd feel when she finally arrived, stepping onto American soil this first time, doing so without her father and sister by her side. She knew now. She felt frightened, lost, and alone. 20 minutes in the dark inside the moving box truck. The bumps and dips had Augustina and her tío Ernesto and the 4 other border crossers seated on the floor, clutching each other to keep from knocking about the cargo space. The bruised, planked flooring inside the big metal box was unforgiving, smelling of sweat and other human fluids. The rain continuing to fall hard, pelting the truck, as noisy as ball bearings bouncing off a tin roof. The truck stopped, its ignition turned off, and soon the back door creaked open. A bright floodlight high on a utility pole illuminated the truck's cargo space on a slant. Border Patrol agents with flashlights beckoned them forward. The asylum seekers jumped onto the macadam, squinting against the floodlighting. She and the others were in a paved parking lot, again getting drenched by the rain. An agent waved at them to turn around and face the entrance to the building. Above them, a sign in English that spread across the front of an overhang in bold silver letters announced their location: Rio Grande Processing Center. 1 story, gray-brown, drab, no markings other than the entrance sign. The agents conferred. Soon after, a female agent gestured to Augustina and the other minor, a teen boy, for them to move forward. She spoke to them in Spanish. You, come with me. Augustina objected. Mi tío, she said, then called to her uncle, her hand reaching out. Tío Ernesto. The agent scolded her, laid a long mag light across Augustina's extended arm and pressed it down, then grabbed her wrist. You must listen to me, miss, the agent said, still in Spanish, her voice gruff. He is not your parent. We don't know what he is to you. You can't go with him. Things will not go well for you if you do not listen. Do you understand? Si. The agent nodded. Good. She gestured at Augustina and the other teen for them to walk. Let's go. We're first. For the second time tonight, Augustina glanced back to where she'd just come from, at someone she was leaving behind, this time her uncle. Her frightened look was met by his nod of encouragement. He touched 2 fingers to his lips and extended to her a kiss, ending with a sliver of a smile. She returned the kiss, but she couldn't manage the smile. Oh, to be able to give her uncle and her father and her sister just one more hug. Keep moving, the agent said, pushing her forward. The rain, the monstrous driving sheets of rain, shimmered in the amber shafts of parking lot lighting, hammering the scrub prairie outside the detention center's entrance like a monsoon. Puddles and rivulets gathered not quite everywhere, spilling over onto the pavement. Augustina entered the building. An hour later, after finishing cups of chicken noodle soup, she and her teen friend had pillows and silver mylar thermal blankets in their hands. The agent led them to 2 empty holding cells in another building, padding on the floors for beds. These were the cages she had heard about from her papa. Niña, the agent said to Augustina, unpack and get settled. You will be here for 72 hours. After that, may God have mercy on you. She squeezed Augustina's shoulder in sympathy, pulled the gate closed, and locked her in. I'm here, Papa, she said to herself. La ballena can no longer hurt us. But please find me, Papa, please. I am so afraid. She cried herself to sleep. 1. January 2024, almost 3 years later. Nazca, Peru.